This podcast contains discussions of violence, crime, and disturbing themes. Listener discretion is advised.
Murder, kidnapping, cults.
Where the trail goes cold, we keep digging.
But let's be honest, we're not professionals, we're not detectives, not criminologists, and we're not even that good at puzzles.
We're just two amateurs with a microphone, way too much curiosity, and a love for good mystery.
We're definitely going to get it wrong. We'll probably go off on tangents, but we'll have fun.
And hopefully, so will you.
This is Dead Ends.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome.
I feel like I need to change up my hellos sometimes.
We could say welcome, foolish morsels.
That'll be the start for every episode.
Yeah.
Welcome, foolish mortals.
To the
I do love it.
Dead Ends podcast.
Yes.
We're not ripping this off from anywhere.
We're on our third mini.
Yeah. Episode 12 in total. MINI003.
MINI003, which, again, is not a shorter episode.
No, it's just
shorter stories.
The episode length is so varied, which I don't care how long they are, but...
Well, yeah, there's been some cases where I thought they would go on for ages. Like last week, I feel like we got through Sister Kathy in a fairly reasonable time.
Yeah, I think that was like an hour and a half.
Was it? Oh, maybe we didn't.
Let me look. Maybe but the one before was...
But yeah, there's been some that have been like...
Oh yeah, she was like up there.
Oh, she was.
Only second to John Benet Ramsey.
Fair. But yeah, that was a pretty horrible case last week.
I know. Yeah, crazy. And the murder was in some ways secondary to the story.
Yeah. I'm really glad that one is behind us now.
Yeah, forever.
Just for us to think about.
I didn't think it was going to be... I didn't know anything about it. But now I said, let's do this one.
Yeah.
And then literally I was like, oh.
No, I mean, I guess it's good to have the light shed on it. In whichever way. You know, I know it's got the Netflix documentary and us doing it, and there's other podcasts and other people talking about it. Because it's still, like we said when we ended, there's still quite a big chance that it's going to have some kind of justice in some ways, because they are trying to
find out who.
Yeah, sort it out. But
who we
for you and me on this podcast.
Yeah.
It's behind us.
It's behind us.
And I don't want to think about it ever again.
And
it was gruesome.
Like many of our cases, we don't know, but we know.
Yeah. That was bad.
Yeah.
But this week's a bit, well, I still have full murders in mine.
My one's pretty horrific, one of them.
Oh, great. Okay, so we've got another horrific way.
Different way, yeah. Yeah.
Murder horrific. I can do murder horrific. It's the it's the other stuff that I don't like, but.
Yeah.
We're still doing our merch. Pete's wearing his.
Wearing it.
I'm also wearing mine, but it's a little bit cold. So and I do this thing. My sister's just had a go at me about this. When I buy a new item of clothing, that item becomes my entire personality until it dies.
As it should, yeah.
And it dies pretty quick because I wear it that much.
Yeah.
So this is my new personality for the foreseeable.
Yeah, I like it.
It was Vinted.
Vinted.
I love Vinted.
Yeah.
Do you ever use it?
I have seen many adverts for it.
Good.
Mainly on YouTube.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. You're reusing.
Yeah.
Recycling.
And you can sell,
cheaper.
I mean, no one would want to buy my clothes, but maybe I'd want to buy other people's.
Well, there is that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's bought any of my stuff. Actually, someone bought one thing from me. I think they bought a dress for me. But everything else has been on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is actually from Disneyland Paris. I think it's quite an old one, but
old is better.
I got it for £7.
And that's way better than...
I know the prices in Disneyland Paris.
Yeah, crazy.
Like, this would not have been €7.
Like
euros.
7 million.
Yeah. Ridiculous. So... bargain. And I got some Timberland boots this week.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
You know how expensive
and they look like
they are.
New.
Yeah, I got them for £35.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone use
win-win.
Vinted. Let's help the environment.
Yes, true. True. And fast fashion is just boring.
I know, yeah.
Like, let's be honest.
We're boycotting it.
Yeah.
Boycott.
That's why these come from locally sourced producers and organic materials.
Well, I've really tried to make it not fast fashion, but it does feel like it is. Don't buy our merch. Save your money. Go to a charity shop.
No, these are locally sourced. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As locally as you can get around Burnley anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, at one point it would have been the height of clothing production.
Yeah, that's fair.
Until like probably the 80s.
And like we said, we did pick the organic option.
Yeah.
I tried to make it a bit more.
And it's low air miles.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
No air miles.
No air.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where the fabrics come from.
We'll stop digging at that point.
There might be some. Where the trail goes cold, we just stop digging.
This is the hard thing about like trying to be sustainable.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I could eat locally sourced fruit and veg, but depending where you buy it, the packaging for that could be sourced like in
I know. You have no idea where everything's come from.
And so like there has to be some line, or you have to dig so hard to find out everything. Or be rich. And you can just go straight to source like farmers markets and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be.
I would like that.
Don't see a lot of farmer markets these days.
No, there's not a lot of local anything. I was trying to buy some like electrical components this week. I was buying a magnet.
Right.
And so I went into a local shop.
Yeah.
Which this shop's been around since before I was born.
Okay.
And in the past, the guy who worked there knew everything about everything, had everything. He would advise you. I went in, different people, new company owns it, and they have no idea.
Yeah, that's a shame.
And they don't even sell these things. And what they did was they logged on the computer and said, I can search on the website. And I said, I've already looked on your website. And he said, oh, well, you know more than me.
Oh, right.
And I was like, it's just,
Should I run your shop?
Yeah. Well, it's like, what's the chance of doing local when there is not that?
It's a weird world at the minute.
It is.
Feels weird.
But anyway, back to murder.
But yeah, there's our tangent used up.
Yeah.
Tangent's quota has been used up in the first 30 seconds. But yeah, we're doing mini stories. So we both have 2 stories each.
Yeah.
And these are hometown murders. So mine are both Burnley way.
Yeah.
And are yours Burnage way?
Burnage.
Burnage.
Burnley, Burnage.
Yeah. So
Burnage.
I'm excited to see what we both have.
One of mine extends into other realms, but
spiritual realms?
No, not spiritual realms. Other areas of Manchester.
Okay. Yeah.
But local enough.
Yeah. I mean, one of mine says Burnley. It's Accrington.
It counts.
But apparently people just, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to offend Burnley people because I'm sure in Burnley they'd be like, we're not Accrington. We're Burnley. Oh. Whereas I'm just like, it's like 2 seconds away from my house. So I feel like it's still Burnley, but okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first or shall I go first?
I've got a well short one.
Okay.
So I could get that one.
Yeah. Crack it out.
Yeah. This one is from one street over from where we are right now.
Ooh.
I don't know whether to say the address now because then everyone will know where I live.
The street.
It's Alexandra Drive in Burnage.
Nice.
So, I mean, who cares? No one's listening who would care where I live.
Not yet.
And not yet.
Yeah.
And this is the murder of Florence May de Bussy.
De Bussy?
She's got a very ritzy name for Burnage.
Is she related to
the de Bussy? No,
yeah.
I don't think so. No. Okay. I think her name was a lot more grand than her circumstances.
Was she like French descent or something?
Must have been, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of them maybe around here.
You're French descent.
I know, that's what I was thinking. Maybe we're related.
Bon Bec.
Like,
oh my God. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Go on.
So she was 64 years old.
Yep.
And the date she died was 25th of March, 1950.
Okay.
So we're going back a little way.
Yep.
And she was basically found battered to death in bed with a coal hammer on that date.
Damn.
And she'd be beaten on the head with 6 blows, resulting in a fractured skull. And the police said that she thought she was murdered shortly after midnight. And so I think the most interesting thing with this, there wasn't loads about it.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of all there was on her murder. She was found murdered in her bed.
Yeah, just nothing.
Yeah,
would lead to it.
When I looked into the investigation, again, there's not loads, but there was some newspaper articles which did talk about things. So there was 2 police assigned to it: Detective Chief Superintendent Dan Timpany with Detective Chief Inspector Harold Green. And so they were looking into this death, but also the same weekend that happened, there was another event that happened. And so there was this guy, what's his name? Harold Holmes. So he was a youth from Moss Side area.
Yeah.
And he was found hung in Alexandra Park.
Ugh.
And so...
Alexandra Park, is that one that's just there?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, gosh,
literally, like overway. Yeah. And so the story is basically that he was looking for a fresh accommodation. And so he leaves his initial accommodation. And then the next thing they know about him is that he's found...
He's just hung.
Yeah.
Oh, right. And that happened on the same night, do you say?
Well...
in the same time?
Yeah. So his disappearance was... the time window was within when she was murdered. And so the police basically in this news article, they were putting things out to find people who took in any lodgers.
Okay.
Because I think it was much more common that like people would just like get a knock on the door and be like,
can I live here?
Can I live here for a night or a weekend? And so I think the belief with them is that Harold Holmes had something going on.
Yeah.
And he went to stay with Florence.
Oh, okay.
And perhaps that was why she was killed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because apart from that, like she was like 64 years old. She was crippled, not really doing much.
Right.
And so there wasn't any reason really that they could see that someone would come and murder her. But this connection does fit because they couldn't find who he was staying with.
Yeah.
If it was her, they wouldn't be able to find it because she
a
wouldn't
little
be able
too
to tell them.
coincidental, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. And the thought is that someone hung him.
Yeah.
In the park.
Not suicide.
Yeah. But it was interesting because that was kind of all the information, and you kind of like you can piece together a story. But I was kind of like, there's so many murders we do, which have 1,000 things. They're covered all over the TV.
Yeah.
And it was quite nice looking into something that
doesn't really have
much. Yeah, because there was like 2 newspaper articles. Oh, so there was, her case went to trial, and the verdict of willful murder by some person or persons unknown. Right. That was the
verdict. She was killed in a bed, you said?
Yeah, with a coal hammer or a coal shovel.
That is savage.
That is savage.
Did they find the murder weapon, did they say?
I think it must have been
they
just
found it.
There, with her. Yeah, because it was probably her next to a fireplace.
Oof.
But like even in the court, they were just like, she was murdered by someone unknown. And that's how far it went. And I was kind of like, there must be so many stories.
Oh, yeah. Both of mine are like that.
Yeah. Where just no one really
no one has any idea.
Yeah. And even the investigations just stop.
Yeah.
And you assume that murder investigations they'll keep digging. But actually, I wonder how many.
But I mean, it's the time difference as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's just nothing. It's door duty at this point. It's asking, like, when we're talking about the Jack the Ripper, isn't it?
Yeah, it's knocking on doors.
Yeah. There's no CCTV.
Yeah.
It is just who saw, who was here. And if no one was there.
No one was there,
got no chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And I came to that one. There was another one I was looking into, which was about a hitchhiker. But again, and that was like a friend of a relative. But there was no information at all. And I was like, there's not even a newspaper article or like a mention. And like probably somewhere if you dig into archives,
maybe there's something small.
Yeah.
That's sad though, isn't it? Some people, some of them really make big headlines, and then some of them, people have just died and no one cares in a way. And
and this is why, like, even though it's like a 2-minute story, of Florence May de Bussy. It's quite nice that her story can be told.
Yeah.
Even though we don't know the facts.
Yeah.
We just know she died.
Yeah.
Was murdered.
Yeah.
Like, it's quite nice amongst all the headlines that
it's been brought to light.
Yeah. Yeah.
Poor Florence.
Poor Florence. But yeah, the thought is she took in a lodger
and
who perhaps had someone
done him in.
Yeah. They've done her in and taken him away. And
there seems to be quite a theme in that period of time.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
Just people.
Mine are very similar.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, that leads us on nicely.
Mine's very similar. Shall I do my one?
Yeah.
This is very similar. I think this
Are they also called Florence?
This is so Florence lived on. I know. Right. So my first one is the murder of a guy called Albert Porter. So this is around Burnley way. So Albert Porter is a 54-year-old widower, and he worked as a Blackpool bus cleaner, but he lived on Milton Street in Burnley. I think it's actually kind of in Padiham, where I used to live down there.
Yeah.
But again, in my head, that's
Burnley.
Same place, but
yeah.
Don't want to offend anybody. He was very popular, very well known, like around the town, particularly like in like local pubs and like working men's clubs and stuff like that. And people would refer to him as Blackpool Albert.
Oh, nice.
Quite original.
Yeah.
Goes to Blackpool, therefore.
And he's called Albert.
Blackpool Albert.
Yeah.
But on Monday, the 18th of February, 1963, police are called to Albert's house at around 10 p.m. when his former lodger calls from a phone box across town to report a burglary. However, when the police arrive, they find Albert's body in his bed upstairs with 2 still warm hot water bottles and serious injuries to the left side of his face and neck.
Oh my gosh.
And these had been caused by an axe. Yeah. So it's suggested that Albert had been attacked while sleeping or just waking up, didn't fight back, and is killed there and then with an axe.
And recently to when they found him.
Yeah.
That is mad.
So pathologist estimates that Albert's time of death as somewhere between 5:15 a.m. and 4:15 p.m. I feel that's a massive window. It's nearly 12 hours.
Yeah.
To try and pin it down.
Yeah.
So the police begin investigating, and they go to visit Albert's 24-year-old son-in-law called Adrian Ayers. And he would like sometimes work basically with Albert on like local property repairs, stuff like that. And Adrian informs them that he'd last seen his father-in-law on the 12th of February when they visited a property together to estimate a job for a client. So I've got down now that on the 16th of February is when he goes to visit Albert's house. But I feel like in this, I feel like they've messed up some of the dates. I think it's actually the day that he's found.
Right.
But they put down the 16th of February, which is like 2 days before. So I don't know why. But basically, this son-in-law, Adrian, he goes to visit Albert's house to ask to borrow a spade. But Albert wasn't home. But he sees through the window like the lights are on and stuff. So he just lets himself in. And he states to the police that when he goes in, the downstairs of Albert's house is just like really untidy, drawers left open, tools left out, an axe on the kitchen table. He did say though that this level of like untidiness wasn't that unusual at the same time because he was like a working builder and stuff like that. So he was always leaving like tools out and stuff. But he says that he goes upstairs to Albert's bedroom and his father-in-law wasn't in bed, so he just assumes that Albert had gone out. But then on the 20th of February, so this is after they found the body, he changes his story slightly, saying that, when he was downstairs, he touched like a bottle of beer. And basically, the police just go, you've said a few things differently, like of how you've worked your way through the house. Like his order of like going in and his statement didn't match what the first one was. So they basically say like, we don't believe you.
Right.
We don't think this is fully accurate. And so Adrian starts to break down and confesses that he had seen Albert in the bed and that it was really horrible and traumatizing, and that he just decided not to tell anyone what he'd seen.
Oh, right. Actively decides. He didn't decide. Oh, right.
This is what I mean. So I feel like this must have been not the 16th. This must have been the 18th. Anyway.
Yeah.
So one of Albert's daughters, who's the guy that's died, also lives on the same street. And she's not married to Adrian. She's the sister-in-law. So she's like another daughter. So Adrian's her brother-in-law. And she tells the police that she wasn't aware of any argument between Adrian and Albert, but she confirms that on the 18th of February, Adrian had visited her house at around 12:30 p.m. looking for her father. And when she says, basically, my dad's not here, he goes down to Albert's house, but then returns 20 minutes later, seeming quiet and pale. So I think the dates are messed up here. I think this is all happening on this day.
Yeah.
But I'm just writing down exactly what they've put. So naturally, Adrian's charged with murder.
Yeah.
I guess the police just are like, your story's not lining up.
You did it.
You seem really weird. The daughter's saying how you're looking really strange, and why wouldn't you go and tell anyone?
Yeah.
So they charge him with murder. However, even the prosecution say that they have misgivings about the evidence. And when this daughter who lives on the street goes to visit Adrian in custody, he tells her, I didn't do it. I told a pack of lies. I just didn't want you to worry. I know I didn't do it. I went in and saw your dad there and came out as quickly as possible. They think I'm a nutcase and that I did it without knowing I'd done it.
Right.
So he's just like, it wasn't me. I'm just traumatized from it, basically. Yeah. So whilst this is happening and he's basically sat in prison waiting for his trial to take place, this guy called Mr. Ellis, who is the lodger, who initially rang the police about reporting the burglary.
Yeah.
He's now in Ireland. He's like fled. And he confesses that he's the one that had killed Albert. And he states that he went out for the day. So again, he says on the 16th of Feb. I think it's meant to be the 18th. I don't know why these dates are wrong on this account. But anyway, he states that he went out for the day, returned to the property at around 10 p.m. to find it ransacked. The gas meter, which held money in it, was on the table with the money missing. His wallet had been at the house and his £6 wages were missing. £6 wages. I thought that was quite interesting.
That's mental, yeah.
Funny.
It's enough to buy a house by then. No, I'm joking.
Nearly. But he wrote a note for Albert stating there had been a break-in and for him to check anything missing. So basically Albert's like the landlord kind of this house and Mr. Ellis is the lodger. And then afterwards he goes to report to the police, hangs around Burnley for about 2 weeks before heading to Glasgow and then to Ireland. On the 22nd of March, so a bit further on, he changes his story and says, actually, I attacked Albert with an axe, which was on the table in the kitchen. Albert woke up and saw me taking money from the drawer in his bedroom and basically...
had to kill him.
Yeah. He would not give any details, though, about the time or the nature of the killing beyond what was in the newspapers, saying that he'd confessed to the police because he knew that there was an innocent man in prison and he was like, you've got the wrong person, but I'm not going to give you enough evidence to convict me. So he was really like distraught that someone else had been going down for this, but he also wasn't wanting to get convicted himself.
Yeah.
His statement read, if I tell you the time, as in off the killing, it's convicting myself. I love this. This is like, I can hear this in the Burnley accent. I must have seen Albert after 8:30 on Sunday to do it. There's quite a good bit different from my other statement. All I'm willing to say is that I done him in. I don't want to see you convict an innocent man. See what I mean? I thought Adrian would be slung out the first week. That's why I didn't say this before. He couldn't have done it because I'd done it. The axe was downstairs. Just love that. I'd done it. The axe was downstairs when I first picked it up. I took it upstairs. I don't know what made me use it. There was no quarrel. He was in bed. So, yeah, weird.
Yeah.
But basically, he later retracts this whole confession and he's given so many different accounts and stuff that the police are like, well, we can't trust what you're saying. And at least one witness says that they actually saw Albert alive after the time that this lodger eventually claims to have committed the murder.
Yeah.
So he's not brought in or anything. He's just still in Ireland.
Yeah.
But back to the actual case, obviously Adrian's waiting for his trial, and this takes place on the 22nd of May, the same year. But the jury acquit him at the direction of the judge. The judge basically says the prosecution, with consummate fairness, are themselves, putting it quite frankly, filled with misgivings in this case as to whether they have proven that it was the hand of Adrian Ayers that killed this man. So he's released, and he has such a bad time afterwards. When he's in prison, basically his wife was pregnant, and he's innocent, and it causes him when he comes out to have a nervous breakdown. And so he gets dismissed from his job because of lack of productivity, because he's depressed.
Yeah.
And then he starts getting really high debts and stuff because he's got a new baby and all this stuff.
Work.
A local MP tries to raise the situation to the Home Office and appeals for the government to pay some sort of compensation, but they're just unsuccessful. So it's just a shit ending for everyone.
Yeah.
So that's all of it. No one knows. No one knows who's killed him. I mean, it sounds like it was this lodger, if I'm being honest, and he's just, but
yeah,
I don't know. But I feel really bad for obviously this guy who's just gone through
all that for nothing.
Yeah.
I can't imagine these days an MP would actually go
Try
to
and
the
help.
effort to help someone though.
Yeah,
that's such a different time.
There was quite a bit on that bit of like him talking about what a good character Adrian was and all this stuff, and he was like, it's such a wrongful doing, we need to sort this out and stuff. But they're just basically like, it doesn't fall under the category for us to help, basically, is what the government replied to him. So it's just,
we're too rich to help.
Could you imagine that these days?
Oh God, they wouldn't even try.
No, absolutely. So I thought that was quite fun. But in bed, also murdered.
But like lodgers is like that.
Lodgers are dodgy.
One.
Don't get lodgers.
Literally.
You have lodgers. It's your cousin, but still.
We're related, so it's okay. But the hitchhiking guy, the friend of my granddad's, that was he was driving along the car. Yeah. Picked up a hitchhiker, and the hitchhiker just murdered him. Yeah. And that was it. Like, but it's the same thing. Like lodger. It isn't the same era.
Is it that hitchhiker? It's not the same one of that Netflix.
No, there's nothing about it.
Okay. But do you know about that one? The hitchhiking. Oh, what was it? It's on Netflix, and he's got like a.
He's a hitchhiking murderer.
Yeah.
Maybe it is that. If it was like the 60s.
I mean, I think it was about that time, but he had like a.
Could have been that.
He had like a certain axe or something. Anyway, you have to watch it. Check it out. It's quite fun.
It could be that guy. But there was just nothing about it. And I was like,
oh man.
Yeah, but lodgers, randomers.
Yeah, sorry, I'm like connecting, like maybe
maybe
you're connected somehow to this Netflix documentary.
That would be cool. I mean, not for the dead people, but for us.
But yeah, don't trust lodgers, basically.
Yeah, they will kill you. Oh God.
Kick them out. Kick everybody out.
No one will ever live with me.
Gosh.
Number 3.
This is you again.
This is a slightly more recent one.
Okay.
In the 90s.
Okay.
So.
Our birth years.
I think that's recent, but some people might not.
That was the start of our lives.
Yeah. This was 2 years before we were born.
Oh.
Yeah. In 1992. Okay. December. So this is Suzanne Capper.
Suzanne Capper.
Yes. And so she was born in 1995, Manchester, and lived around here. Potentially in North Manchester area.
She was born in 1995.
1975.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I heard that wrong. Yeah, go on.
Maybe I might have said
No, it's okay.
But she dies 18th of December 92. And basically up to that point, she's just a normal teenage girl living in Manchester. It says that some things say she has like a driftless, rootless existence, but I'm like, that's just a 16-year-old. Yeah. Like in Manchester, there's not much to do, especially in the 90s. Like
also kids, like there are some kids that are really got their head screwed on straight away. There's also a lot of kids that are like, I have no idea. Yeah. And they don't know for ages. Yeah.
And the prospects in areas in Manchester in the 90s. It just wasn't much.
Fair enough.
So it's like rootless because
kind of normal.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
And so she had this friend group, and it seems kind of like a Mean Girls type friend group where they're friends, and she's kind of in the group, but they kind of like,
get in, loser, we're going shopping.
Yeah, and they're kind of like bullying her, and they're not really friends.
Yeah.
There's always that group who just picks on someone, and that individual thinks they're in the group and is like, it's okay because we're friends.
Yeah.
And she was that person. And so I'll go through the names of the friends at the end.
Okay.
And I'll say, because this one was solved.
Okay.
And the friends are basically assholes and all in prison.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so
good, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go for a little timeline. So in November 1992, the group experienced an outbreak of pubic lice.
Just in their group?
Just
or like,
in their
is
group.
it like a school thing and they're involved?
Just in their group. So I think they're living in like this sort of share
How many are in the
house.
group? 5?
There is, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 others.
And they're all girls?
Mix of boys and girls. And so they're like living in this house, and Suzanne would stay over sometimes.
Right.
And so they kind of blame her for this outbreak, saying that you slept on the mattress, you're unclean, you're dirty, you brought it in. Yeah.
Right.
So, but like, again, given their characteristics, they could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right, Persephone. And from there, same month, they're accusing her of stealing like clothing items. I think there was like a pink like coat, which they said she'd steal. And so all these different things. And she's just basically pushing it all away, saying, no, it's okay. Like, they're really nice. We're friends. She's just trying to fit in.
Yeah.
I think she has a crush on one of the guys.
Mm.
Yeah. And so that kind of leads to what happens next.
Oh, no.
So she was lured to the one person, I'll say her name, Jean Powell's house.
Right.
Which is 97 Langworthy Road in Moston, under false pretenses, including the boy she likes.
Right.
So they're like, classic, oh, come over. This guy's there. This is a little interlude. I guess we just leave it. Like, if you're on YouTube, you're seeing the cat right now.
There she goes. She's gone. She's had a little moment.
She was interested.
Right, so she's lured to this person's house.
She's, under the pretenses that boy's there.
Right, okay.
And so she arrives.
Mm.
And when she arrives, they hold her down.
Mm.
They shave her hair, shave her eyebrows.
That's too far.
Yeah. Just literally any hair on her body.
That's well too far.
Yeah. They make her,
even the eyebrows.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not good being bald, but
no, but being
an
egg.
An egg.
Sorry, this is cool term.
We're not bullying. We're not bullying. Go on.
And they then make her clean up the hair herself. It gets way worse.
Oh no.
So then they kick her and they start beating her.
Oh, yeah, that is worse.
And then they lock her in the cupboard in this house overnight. And basically, I think in this house, this must be one of the kids' house, like this Jean's house, because it says there are children in the house as well, like presumably her siblings.
Right, okay. Like it's her parents' house, but like they're not there or something, and there's kids asleep, like the parents are out or something.
Because it says the children in the house were disturbed by her crying.
Oh.
So there's kids there.
Right, okay.
And so they move her to another house down the road.
Like secretly, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Because like,
yeah,
I don't know any parents that are going to be like, yeah, just take your hostage.
Yeah.
See you later. Yeah.
Yeah. And it says it's McNally's former house. So this is Bernadette McNally, who's just one of the friends.
Another person in the group.
Yeah. So she lives on the same street. So they literally move her from 97 to 91 on this street.
Yeah.
So it's literally like
just a few doors
across the road. Yeah. And then it gets way worse. So it says they tie her to an upturned bed with a rope. They assault her.
Like as in it's like a standing.
Yeah.
Oh God, like she's hanging from her wrist kind of thing.
I think so, yeah, because it says they use chains as well.
Oh.
And they beat her, like, they suffocate her with belts, like bags on her head, like plastic bags and stuff. Anything that you can think someone would do, they basically torture her. And then even worse, she's put in a bath of disinfectant.
Oh no.
And she's scrubbed with like the brush that you use to clean the leaves until all her skin was gone. Like it's well bad. Like, yeah, they pull her teeth out with pliers. Like literally the worst torture. And these are kids, these like 16-year-olds. Yeah. So then December the 14th, they decide that they're going to dispose of her.
Because I'm guessing she's died, right?
She's alive.
She's still.
Yeah.
After everything.
After everything. Yeah, she lives a long time, even like it gets worse and she's still alive.
Okay.
Well, I guess subjectively worse. It's already bad.
Yeah.
But they decide to move her because they're worried that her family will have reported her missing by now. Oh. Like it's been long enough.
Right, okay.
But it seems like it's the sort of group and time where it wouldn't be unusual for a kid to be away and not tell the parents for a few days.
Yeah.
But now they're like, the parents probably. Yeah. So she's put in the boot of a stolen car and driven to a lane at Wernaflow near Stockport and Romiley. So in the car, these are the people. There's McNelly, Gene Powell, Glyn Powell, a guy called Dutson. I think he has a different first name, maybe. Let me find his actual name. Anthony Dutson.
Right.
So they're all in this car.
With her in the boot.
With her in the boot. And so basically, she's pushed into the bushes. They pour petrol over her and they light her on fire. So it's literally like, I would say that is the worst thing that could happen to you.
Being set alight?
Yeah, because it would hurt. Like, I think that's probably the worst. I don't know, but
I mean, all of that. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I never even contemplated having to scrub your own skin off.
I know, gosh. Yeah. And she's been set alight with the context of all that. And so
that's going to burn you. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
It's just burning just the liquid, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
My God.
And while it's happening, they're singing Burn Baby Burn. And then they just leave her for dead. And it says on the way home, they stopped to buy some cans of
These guys soda. Are fucking psychos.
Literally. And they're 16. Like,
what?
It is crazy. Yeah. And so that, in terms of what they did, is the last thing, last time they appear in the story until they're convicted. But, so she's been set on fire, but she crawls out of the woods.
No way.
Yeah.
She survived?
No.
The fire? Oh.
She survives the fire.
I spoke too soon. Okay.
And she was found 6:10 a.m. the next day, so 15th of December. She's found alive.
Oh my God.
By some people on the way to work. And they take her to the hospital in Withington.
Yeah.
Or she's taken to Stepping Hill first and then transferred to Withington Burn Unit. And she basically slips into a coma. But before that, she's able to say who did it.
Thank God.
Yeah.
That's really...
Literally.
Yeah, that's such a really not great silver lining, but some kind of lining.
Yeah, because they just wouldn't have known otherwise, would they? And like, she's there for 2 days in hospital, but she just never regains consciousness. She just dies.
Oh.
Like, so she slips into this coma and then just passes away. And it says 80% of her body was just burned.
Bone?
Yeah.
Just exposed bone, I guess.
Yeah, literally.
Exposed,
yeah, just too much, isn't it?
She must have been so strong, though.
Yeah.
To get through all of that.
A week of it. And then to be, and to crawl out of the woods.
I'm just going to say this right now. My pain threshold is so low.
Yeah.
Like,
same.
Like, I can't even tell you. I would just be like, I think my body would just go, just die.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like my brain would actively
give
somehow
up.
Switch.
Like,
I think my brain would just switch off.
Yeah.
As in, like, it would just kill. It would just kill itself.
Yeah.
Because it'd just be, I don't know. I can't.
It'd just be like, what's the point?
I can't. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'd never survive a week. I wouldn't survive 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. That is.
And then literally, well, they're took to court. December 17th, 1972, they're arrested.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is literally the day after she gets to the hospital.
Yeah, they go and get them.
They find them.
And arrest them.
And they're taken to court on 22nd December. They're charged with murder.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good. And I'm presuming they went to prison for a long, long time.
Yeah, I think they're in jail waiting like the main trial for a year.
Right.
So a year later, then they are convicted. So there's Bernadette McNally, who poured petrol, tortured her, all these things. They're basically all involved. And she is sent away for life. Jean Powell, who was the one who lured her in the first place.
Yeah.
Life in prison.
Good.
Glyn Powell, life in prison. Anthony Dodson. I think he's below 16. And he like sort of claims that he was like coerced. He didn't want to do it. So he's detained in juvie. And I think it says under like Her Majesty's something or other.
Right.
Pleasure, something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So he's in juvie.
Right, okay.
Then there's Jeffrey Lee, who gets 12 years because he wasn't there in the woods. He was just there for the torture and like imprisoning it.
Just there for the torture. Wasn't there for the finale.
Literally. Yeah. So that it's only because they not charge of murder. There's another guy, Clifford Pook. Same thing. He's charged 15 years for the torture and imprisonment.
That's ridiculous though, because these are all the events that have accumulated in her murder. So, I mean, I get it from the prosecution. No, sorry, from the defense that they'll be going, oh, well, the murder is the single actual act of the end of life. But
yeah,
maybe, I mean, she could have survived if she hadn't have had her skin eroded off and everything off before.
And if they'd have let her out. Oh, there's a friend cat. Yeah, literally. And the police say that how brutal the murder and the torture was, they put it like alongside, if not worse than the Moors murderers. Like, and the reason they did it was
that's horrific.
Literally. And
what was the reason?
Well, because of the pubic lice thing.
That was it.
And
and because they're just like mean girls, plastics. Oh,
Stephanie, just don't go outside.
Go on, get her. Trap her in.
Hey. Why are you outside? Right, okay.
Anyway,
we're back after the cat is picking a fight.
Yeah, that is. So it's literally just for that reason.
Just because of like petty reasons. Yeah, mean girls. This like lice infection.
Mean group. Yeah.
Yeah, mean people. Yeah. But I don't think it got loads of publicity. It says there was.
As if.
The trial of Robert Thompson and John Venables for the murder of James Bulger. So it didn't get loads of publicity. But again, like...
that should do. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why some things make publicity and some don't.
Yeah.
But...
And... They were able to prosecute so well because she remembered who they were and where they lived.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, or it would have been another like
unsolved forever.
Who did? Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
that's a really bad one.
It's mental, isn't it? Yeah, and the 16-year-olds, like,
what the hell's happened to those guys to make them do that?
Yeah. And to think that's
and it's around here.
Yeah.
Like, I know it sounds funny, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I kind of understand it in America.
Yeah. But not in
some parts of America, that is. Anyway, not all of it. But
yeah,
a lot of the cases we follow are American, aren't they?
American, yeah.
So this is here.
Because it's just a bigger area, America as well, often in it, and it's like we don't really have the same like the place they took them weren't afloat. That like people go there.
Yeah.
Like it's not like it's
weird.
the back of Beyond Woods, which lead off miles around.
Oh man.
Yeah. And in Manchester, which you think, well, it was pretty rough, I guess, in the 90s, but
still is in parts, isn't it, as well? But
yeah.
That is crazy. That's a well crazy case.
Yeah.
This is 1904 in Burnley. Well, technically it's Accrington. Yeah, it is. It's Accrington.
Accrington Stanley.
But I don't know. I class it as Burnley. But this is the murder of Susan Westwell, who is a 78-year-old woman. Yeah. So, on the morning of the 25th of August, 1904, a group of local young female mill workers grew concerned when Mrs. Westwell didn't appear at her cottage door as usual. They were very used to calling at a cottage for hot water for their meals before their shifts. They basically take their breakfast tins and leave them there. And they arrived just before 6 a.m. as they normally do, but they noticed something a bit strange. Looking through the windows, they could see that the gas light in her front room was still burning from the night before, and she wasn't at the front door. She was known to be quite a very early riser, usually getting up about 4 a.m., cracking on with the day, coming out to chat to girls, bustling about. Like, she was very active, 78-year-old, basically. So they kind of just sensed that this was weird. So the mill girls go to inform one of the mill engine men, a man called John Rankin, and he comes back to check out the situation with them. They try again at the front door, but there's still nothing. They shout, bang on it, nothing. So they head round the back to the back of the cottage to where like the communal garden is. Like they all share, like, I think 3 houses in a row kind of all share this cottage together.
Yeah.
And they find the back gate to her cottage, like to the yard, to the back of her cottage, like slightly ajar. Oh, the cat's back. So John Rankin, he goes through this gate to the back door of the property. And when he tries the handle, it's unlocked. So it's closed, but it's unlocked. They enter and they shout again for Mrs. Westwell, but there's no response. And they start searching through the property. And they see that like the whole house has been like ransacked once again, just like the previous house. Drawers left open, paper and bits are just scattered everywhere. But there's also blood on the walls and the floor. And as they make their way through to the living room towards the front door, they find Susan Westwell's body laying in a pool of her own blood just behind the front door.
No way.
So the mill worker girls take off immediately to get a doctor, and they bring him back. He arrives quite quickly onto the scene, and they determine that Mrs. Westwell was actually still alive, but barely breathing. And within minutes of his arrival, she dies.
Oh.
Yeah, so just not enough time. Looking over her, though, the doctor could see that her head had been beaten severely with a blunt instrument, and investigators quickly determined that the motive was robbery. So she was known to be quite like a bit of an eccentric character. She was a widower to her late husband, who had been a schoolmaster in Accrington, and she'd been kind of living alone, I think, for about 30-ish years. So quite a long time she'd been like by herself in this cottage.
Yeah.
She was a bit reclusive, but, you know, she'd come out and chat to people, and she was very kind. And alongside this, she was also known to be a little bit more well-off than most people.
Right.
And basically, because she was such a kind person, she would often lend money to neighbours, like mill workers, friends, anyone who needed a bit of extra cash.
Yeah.
So when the police start searching the cottage, it becomes clear that Mrs. Westwell was keeping large sums of money hidden around her home.
Right.
And this kind of couples with statements from the locals who informed the police that she didn't trust banks.
Yeah.
So basically
fair.
all of the money is in this house. So they find them in like all weird, unusual kind of places. So they found like gold, silver and copper coins hidden in the grates, like in the floor, in the chimney corners, like actually like up the chimney and stuff.
Oh, no way.
They found an old bucket and there was a load of money in that. There was a tin box on the stairs that had like loose coins in. And then she had purses wrapped in newspaper that were tucked away behind bricks and under furniture. So she just had like loads of...
Her life.
Yeah, just all of her funds hidden away in different places. When when questioning the witnesses, like nearby, the neighbours didn't really see anything out of the ordinary like the night before. One woman, Mrs. Butler, said that she had knocked on Mrs. Westwell's door at around 9 p.m. But Mrs. Westwell didn't open the door. She just called back through the door.
Right.
That was it. Which she didn't think was that out of the ordinary because it's like 9 p.m. and she's known to go to bed about 10 p.m. So she's probably winding down.
Yeah.
Elderly lady. Doesn't just, whatever.
But they've heard a voice.
Yeah, they can confirm like, oh yeah, she's alive. She's in there. Cool. They did also say that later 2 young men were said to have visited, but no one really took that much notice of these people at the time. And these 2 people, whoever they are, these young men, they've never come forward to the police to identify themselves. So no one knows what that's about. Police hear from a witness about a man who was seen at the nearby Accrington railway station early that morning and had reportedly had blood stains on his coat and vest. So they begin searching for him, but he's never located.
Yeah.
He never comes forward. And no one knows if this is the killer or just someone traveling is at a nosebleed or something or a fight or I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. So that's done and dusted. No one knows about that. So in January 1905, the case is pretty cold. No one really has any idea what's gone on other than someone's tried to rob her and she's died. In Newcastle, a man by the name Arthur Seal, well, he's got 2 last names. One, as in like he goes by 2 last names. One is Arthur Seal and one is Arthur Jackson. Don't know why he's got 2 last names, but that comes up a lot. He's in the workhouse infirmary in Newcastle and he admits to the staff of attacking and killing an elderly woman in Accrington the previous year. What's weird is his account of the event is like really accurate. So he says that he tried to get in through the front door, but it was locked. So he used the back entrance to slip through an ajar window and went in to find an old lady sleeping by the fireplace. I've just written down, yes, she'd usually go to bed at 10 p.m. But because of the late visitors, it could be that she's just fallen asleep in front of the fire downstairs. Warm. So there was like, okay, that could be the case. And when he's in this house, while she's sleeping, he starts searching the room for anything that he can take. But then he disturbs her and she wakes up and she's like, what are you doing here? So a struggle starts and he ends up knocking her to the ground, takes a fire poker and beats her on the back of the head multiple times, which is what matches the description.
Yeah.
So the police are obviously like quite thrilled to hear this confession because they think, oh, this is it, we found him. But when they start looking into the guy, it turns out he's been telling like quite a few different stories about all kinds of crimes to loads of people. That
he's just heard about.
Don't know. It could be that, or he actually is, or I don't know. But basically, they just kind of feel like he's lost credibility. So they just don't follow this case with him. So they just have no idea who's killed this old lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one was ever convicted. And it's over a century later. It's still unsolved. No one knows.
And no one will probably
No one will ever know.
Yeah.
No one will ever know. But yeah, I don't know if that guy was like, actually, because that's quite accurate to what they found in the house.
Yeah.
And I don't think, like I found a few newspaper articles like about it and it's not massive news, you know what I mean? Like it's not frontline stuff. It was like a really tiny little part of the back page of one of these like newspapers. It was the Daily Mail, but it was like just a tiny little column kind of thing.
And if he's in the workhouse, I don't know, could he even read?
Well, yeah.
Like,
oh yeah, thinking about the time.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds accurate, but yeah, apparently he was like just saying loads of stories, saying like, "Oh, I killed this person over here," and all this kind of stuff. So the police were like, "Oh, you're just making up stuff, or you've heard stuff, and you just like a bit of a."
Or he did them all.
Don't know, but that's all we know about Susan Westwell. No one knows.
Yeah.
So
I like stories from that time.
Yeah, I feel like all our stories have been quite well, apart from your horrific one.
Horrific one in the middle.
The rest of them have all been people breaking into houses, being murdered in your house.
Yeah, for not really any reason.
Yeah.
Petty reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun though.
Yeah, it was nice because there was less information.
Yeah.
You actually have to
do a bit more.
Look a bit harder. Yeah. Which, it would be nice to do again. Maybe for the minis.
Well, that's what we're doing for the minis, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what the next mini is going to be. Maybe we'll do hometown murders again.
Yeah.
Or further out murders.
Yeah.
UK murders.
It's always someone's hometown.
Exactly. Do we know what we're doing next week?
No.
We've not decided yet.
No.
Okay, well, it'll be a surprise for everybody.
Yeah. A fun surprise.
A fun surprise. Well, depending on the case.
Well, yeah.
Maybe something not as gruesome as Sister Kathy.
Yeah.
Maybe something a bit more...
yeah. That's not going to scar us
badly.
and the listeners for life.
Maybe a bit of a straightforward one that we can follow.
Yeah.
I really want to do the OJ case at some point.
Yeah.
Because we all know he did it.
Yeah.
But it's still unsolved, technically.
Yeah.
So we can cover it.
Maybe we'll have to do that the week after.
Yeah. So that'd be fun.
Yeah.
What do I need to say now? I've got my ending up.
Yes.
We don't have a guest. So I don't need to thank a guest. Thank you, Persephone.
Persephone was
for being
a guest. She lives here, so I guess she's just a...
Thanks for making a load of noise and interrupting Pete's story.
Yeah.
Please like and comment and share where you can.
We've got loads. Well, I say loads. We've got like 4 comments on YouTube.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Rolling in the comments.
Some of them I don't understand, but I don't understand a lot of things, so...
I reckon they're just trolls, aren't they?
Maybe.
Like bots or something.
Oh.
Not even authentic comments. Somebody give us an authentic comment.
Yeah.
And we'll have to spot it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So please do that. Our Instagram's looking very sad. So if anyone wants to go on Instagram and give us a little follow and a little like and stuff.
Yeah.
And also just tell us what you want to see.
Yeah.
So at the minute, what we're doing, we're just basically posting about what's coming out. We do little clips, don't we?
Yeah.
But maybe you guys are like, do you know what? We'd really like to see this.
Yeah.
So let us know.
Maybe we do a ghost hunt.
We should do ghost hunts. I think we should go visit. I mean, that one in Stockport.
Yeah.
Is that bad? In Stockport? Should we go?
Which one?
Find the bush.
Oh, God.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I feel because it's in the 90s. If it was like in the 2000s onwards, I'd be like, it's a bit too close. But 90s, it's
30 years ago.
Yeah. Older than we are.
So maybe we'll go and do some other kind of videos.
Yeah, some
on the road.
Visits. On the road.
On the road. So yeah, please just let us know what you want to hear.
Yeah.
And obviously merch.
Yeah.
Feel free.
Purchase it.
But don't go to Vinted. No, I'm joking. Trying to boycott my own.
You can buy this t-shirt on Vinted.
There you go.
So weird. Someone actually bought it now. I guess that's the whole point, isn't it? That it's clothes I will have already worn.
Yes.
Right. So it's not weird. It's not
weird.
Right.
That's it. That's all I've got.
That's all I've got. Oh, if you have a pet you want to...
Oh, yeah.
Pet of the week. Persephone is this week because I guess she just demanded
it. She screamed it.
Yeah.
But otherwise, have a great week.
Yeah.
See you at the next dead end.
See you at the next dead end.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.